Yeah, all right. So I forgot, I missed out a trade. Probably the biggest trade so far. Dejounte Murray to Atlanta for pretty much nothing. Well, some first round picks. And Danilo Gallinari. But let's talk about Dejounte. Dejounte in Atlanta, what does that mean for them, for him fantasy-wise? And the effects of, this was actually quite surprising for me. I thought the Spurs would want him to be the cornerstone of the rebuilding team. Well, apparently it wasn't. He wasn't. So he was. Somehow we were looking at him at the late first round in a 14-team league, maybe.
He would have been. He last year was 21, 8, 9, 2 steals, 1.4 threes, decent free throws, and decent field goal. That would have been. You would have been happy with that. Will that continue in Atlanta? The assists.
That's the biggest question. And his partner, Trae Young, another late first round material in terms of fantasy drafts, might drop a bit as well given this development.
Usage-wise, yes, they would both get affected. But I would say Trae Young would still be a first rounder. Would still be probably at the 14, 15 range. He will also rank there. The assists would go down a little bit for Trae, would go down a little bit for Dejounte. But I think they would be staggered also. Like, so that Dejounte will be there when Trae is resting. Trae will start, and they're both going to be starters, but they will stagger the minutes. Like Brunson and Luka, basically, in Dallas.
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen, I think.
But I think that would not really, well, I hate to use the word kill the value of Dejounte, but, that's a lot of spots down from a potential first rounder, right? That would probably set him back to what, third round?
I don't think so. If he goes to the 4th round, I'll pick him up happily. Again,
3rd round.
I feel like Dejounte drop in like assists, a little bit of rebounds and everything will be offset by efficiency, by steals. I think his 2.0 steals last year. He can become the steals leader of the NBA this year. He will be asked to defend the best player of the opposing team because Trae Young. That's the reason why they brought him here. Trae can't defend, so he's gonna be the guy to defend. So I think he will definitely not be a first rounder right now. He won't be, but he won't drop that much. Maybe late 2nd round. I think he can still be there. John Collins, I expect to be traded. So
really?
Yes, let's just wait for it. But I expect Collins to be traded. Atlanta's not done making moves. So even if this is what it is, Trae, Dejounte, that's the pecking order. He's not gonna be like 4th after Bogdan or all these other guys. He's gonna be the 2nd guy. He's an all-star. They gave first round picks for him, so he's still gonna be a late 2nd rounder, maybe top 30 guy at most, at the very least.
It's just that I think, I'm worried about the fit. How does this fit into the whole system? Will they work together well, or will they blend well or gel well? That's the biggest question mark. I'm not questioning, the capability of Dejounte putting up numbers, but if, him having Trae beside him, that might not be good for his game, or at least what we saw.
That's accurate. That's true.
Unless Trae wants to play off the ball, which I doubt as well. He would want that. He's so effective on the ball.
He would want that, but he doesn't know how to play off the ball. That's the problem. Yeah. That's the difference between Trae and Steph. The people are comparing Steph and Trae. They're totally different. Steph can play off the ball, and without the ball, the gravity of Steph to the defense is something else because he just moves around, knows how to move. Trae doesn't know how to do that. So yeah, I agree with everything you said. I just feel like fantasy-wise, I know the fit in real life is not that perfect. But fantasy-wise, I think the stats, because we're just looking at stats, the stats will still be there. Approximately, there will be hits, as we said, but approximately it still be good enough for him to hold on to the value that he had. But on the other side, I think that's a more interesting part. On the other side,
the
Devin
Spurs,
Vassell.
Vassell would be, stocks would be up. Keldon's stock might be up. Trae Jones, one of our favorite replacement players last season, most likely his stock would be way up.
Jakob, everybody. I mean, if Jakob stays in San Antonio and doesn't get traded, the possible starting five would be Vassell, Jakob, Keldon, Trae Jones.
Of those players, who do you trust the most there? I like Trae. I like Trae a lot.
Trae Jones, yes, Trae Jones.
I think he'll be, drafted a little lower than Vassell or Keldon because these guys are known names already.
In terms of value, where they will be drafted, Trae Jones. But in terms of who will be the best fantasy prospect among them, I think it's Vassell. They did this trade to tank. As simple as that. They can't be mediocre playing for the play-in. Popovich was too good, so they had to really make it hard for him to win games. So Vassell is gonna get all the chances he wants to be the man right now. So efficiency will be bad, but overall, I think Vassell, it might be the Desmond Bain of this season, given the opportunity. And the rookies and Josh Primo, those guys, someone will pop. It could be Primo, it could be Blake Wesley, the rookie, or Malachi Branham, another rookie. But one of them will get value.